How y'all doing? It's Robert Woods with the LA Rams, and you're watching KSN.
What's up, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Tom from the Kids Sports Network, and this is the KSN Podcast. Today on the show, we've got a real unique individual, and they call him Hollywood. Oh, yeah, and he lives up to that nickname. This kid's on ad campaigns and commercials and this and that and... Oh, yeah, and he's a former OG Duck, so you know we're going to talk to him about that. We'll have the great Terrell Bradshaw coming up next.
KSN, we out here, yep, and we ready to do it. I got my body amped up on proteins and fluids, ready to shatter competition. I'm considered the best. Mind, body, and soul, never settle for less. With ability, skills, and finesse, I got this S on my chest. Ain't nobody that's better, better, show some respect. We all competitors, competing for the goal of a lifetime. To shine on KSN, highlights top 10.
All right, and we're back with a 16-year-old freshman from right here in Southern California, Terrell Hollywood Bradshaw. Terrell?
What's up, y'all? Been a blessing to be able to come here.
You're a super interesting cat, man. Like, you've got a lot going on, and we've got a lot to talk about. So, I mean, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's just get right into it. So, you're a freshman at St. Bernard's High in Playa del Rey, right here in Southern California, and you guys have not been able to play a full game yet.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but I mean, hey, man, it's COVID for you.
That's right. This is definitely COVID. So, have you been able to at least practice in full pads yet, at least?
We used to have practices for like a month or two. Then they had to shut it down because of COVID policies, and the cases were rising in LA and stuff like that. So,
right. So, what are your practices looking like now then?
now I work out with my DB coach, Coach Brown. I work out with my dad. My dad's my personal trainer. I work out with Darius, 3D QB. I work out just at my house by myself, lift some weights, you know what I'm saying? Just got to be ready for when the season come back.
Right. So, you're not practicing at all with your high school right now?
Nope. Just nothing. Just nothing. We don't even have Zoom calls no more. We used to have Zoom calls, practice plays, but we don't even do that no more.
This is a shame what's happening in Southern
Yeah.
California.
Shame.
Absolute shame right now. So how's remote learning going?
Remote learning, I mean, it's cool. I don't really like it because I like to be in school, a lot more of like a visual person. But over the screen, it's not that hard. I don't get why people are saying it's hard. I got a 4.0. I got straight A's. So to me, it's not that hard. But it is what it is.
You don't get to see your friends, though, right?
Nah, we don't get to see no friends. I mean, we were on a Zoom call with the cameras on and stuff like that. But other than that, ain't no seeing no friends.
So the only time you can see your boys is when you work out.
When we work out, unless we go somewhere together. But other than that, yeah.
So when was the last time you actually got hit?
Last time I got hit probably was probably like last year, I want to say. Last year, Ducks practice, Ducks games, last time I ever got to feel like real hits, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, when a player gets injured, they say, well, I just need to get hit one more time to feel like I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what you're going to need when you actually get, back.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not going to get hit. I'm going to juke them out every single time. Every single time.
All right. So let's talk about that. You've got a lot of explosiveness in that compact body of yours.
Yep.
That it sort of gives you an advantage right from the snap.
Yeah.
Now, is it on offense or defense, wide receiver or defensive back that you think you've got the biggest advantage?
Biggest advantage, I think, to be honest, I think receiver, just because I get off the break faster than what DBs can control or guard me, you know what I'm saying? But defensive wise, my explosion helps me get back to the player. Like if he did like a comeback, I can explode right to the comeback, pick it off, you know what I'm saying? Pick six to the house. But that's really it, yeah.
Right. Which one do you prefer?
Preferably, I like to play receiver just because it's more fun for me to score touchdowns laugh at the DBs because I've took the ankles, stuff like that. But I also like doing DB just so I can lock down receivers, get them in the head, get mad. They'd be like, come on, man, he's holding. But, there's nothing they can do because the ref's not even looking.
Frustration is great on the opponent.
I love making people frustrated. It's funny.
It's pretty great. So explosiveness is off the charts.
Yeah.
And due in large part because of the hard work you put in, your drive. We can see that. But you've also got great hands.
Yup.
You catch the ball out here like that, with hands, right?
Yup.
Out here, up here, down here, to the side.
Everywhere.
I love it. I love how you do that. Which of the two came more natural to you, and which sort of did you have to work more harder on?
To be honest, I had to work more harder on catching the ball because at first I was a running back. So all I used to do was just get the handoff, run to the crib, get a little toss, run to the crib. But when I realized that playing running back is only going to last for so long in, the little leagues and stuff like that. So I had to switch over, I had to catch a lot of balls, 1,000 a day, all that stuff. So, working on hands it's pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard. But once you get the hang of it, it's just over. It's nothing you can stop.
It's fun to catch something out of the air like that.
It's fun to just snag them one-handers out the air. You know what I'm saying? It's fun making those type of catches and make people like, oh, he caught that. Oh, you did this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they go crazy off the hands.
Yeah, just off the hands. You ain't even got to do nothing special. Just catch the ball a certain type of way, and it's, oh, you know what I'm saying? All eyes on you.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about 7-on-7 right now, since you don't have any tackle football going on in your high school. You play for a team called Premium Team Gas.
Yeah.
Like we talked about on our last show, there are plenty of ballers on there.
Whole lot of ballers.
I mean, ballers, right?
Yeah.
Projected starters on high schools. All that. What are you looking to improve most from your game with the 7-on-7 play?
For me, it's just about getting faster because I'm not going to get a whole lot taller. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think I'm like 5'9". But for me, I just want to get faster. I want to get down the field faster, burn safety and DB so I'd be wide open in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? 7-on-7, get my hands up, get my hands a little bit better. Just be ready for when the actual season come on,
Right. All right, so I got an interesting question for you. What part of your game doesn't translate well to 7-on-7? So in other words, what can you do on the tackle football field that you can't do or display on 7-on-7?
My ability to break tackles. Just because 7-on-7 is two-hand touch. It's way easier to stay square and just let them juke, and just tap them. But in tackle football, you gotta wrap up. You gotta make that initial contact. But for me in football, it's gonna be hard for you to even get close to me because I'm gonna just juke you out. You know what I'm saying? Stiff arm you, truck you, or you're just gonna be hard to bring me down before I even get down. Probably got like 2 people on me, 3 people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's your explosiveness.
Yeah, explosiveness just to break through the tackles. Just you know what I'm saying? My drive to stay up the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Do you train with Premium as well?
Yeah, I do train with Premium. When we have our little practices and stuff, we be throwing the ball, working on defense, working on our plays, stuff like that.
You guys do indoor or outdoor? Or both?
Outdoor. We have a field in Long Beach that we usually practice on. And, yeah.
Right. All right, so you have the option of playing club football. Since you're living here in Southern California, there's no games being played for your high school, so that is an option. It's a sort of touchy subject here in Southern California at the moment, but you chose not to. Can you explain to us how you came to that decision?
See, I was going to play club football, but I started to realize after looking at all the little games that was going on, it's just mainly seniors trying to get offers so they can get out because they ain't got no senior year. Right. So every senior on that field is going to be trying to rip your head off. Is going to try to do the most just to get that tackle. They are willing to risk tearing an ACL or breaking some ribs just to get a tackle just so they can get an offer. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think it's dangerous for for anybody really, like a freshman, to go out there with a bunch of seniors just trying to rip you off. But I mean, that's the whole point of playing varsity though. But I think it's a difference between this club football because there's no like, I mean, there's refs, but they're not really watching everything. There's no like replays, stuff like that. So I think it's just way dangerous playing that club football with a bunch of seniors that are just desperately trying to get them offers, than playing on a varsity field where there's actual refs controlling the game, looking at the game, you know what I'm saying, making sure nothing bad gonna happen.
Right. So you are coming off a national championship with the OG Ducks, 14U.
See it.
And you guys literally crush teams all year long, right? And then you go to the championships in Florida and continue the domination. So this is where youth organizations separate themselves. Once you get to the best of the best, you see where you really are.
Yeah.
What is that feeling like when you line up across from your opponent and you just know you're better than them and you're going to win?
Man, it's a feeling that all ballers can describe. It's just like, I already know I'm finna win, so I'm going to do you up as much as I can just so I can make this highlight that much better. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to always line up against someone that, oh, yeah, I already know I'm better than him, so I'm just taking it easy on him, you know what I'm saying? Doing that, you're going to end up either getting hurt or getting embarrassed by someone you know you're better than. So that feeling is just like, I already know I'm finna win, but I'm still going to try my hardest to win because I want that highlight to look better. I want you to look silly. I want to embarrass you, you know? That type of stuff.
Right. It's all about the highlight, baby.
Yep, all about the highlight. You got to get them offers.
All right, so let's talk about scholarship offers for a second. So you've now gotten your second scholarship offer from a Pac-12 school. Tell us about how that happened and like what are they looking at exactly?
I want to give a shout out to my recruiting coach, Coach Matty V. He kind of set me up, but the coach Jay Rich, they said they've been looking at me for a while since when I played on the Ducks, and they've been looking at my potential of an 8th grader and how I work hard, and that they think that if I keep working at this pace, then I could be a next DeAndre Hopkins or whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying, Tyreek Hill.
Right.
So they looking at my potential and they say like, sheesh, like we should offer him now before it's too late and he got, you know what I'm saying, other schools that he can go to.
Right.
So they're just looking at the potential that you got or that I got, and they're looking at my work ethics. They're looking at the people I work with. Darius, he got top-notch offers, LSU, Arizona, he got all that. So they're looking at the quarterback, and they're like, who is he throwing it to? The receiver, which is me, which I'm catching the balls, I'm making big plays. So they're like, okay, if this quarterback has these offers and he's throwing it to him, why doesn't he have these type of offers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're looking at me, they get in depth into me, then the coach is like, oh, yeah, he's a good worker, he's a great worker, great player on the field and stuff like that. So, you know, it kind of ties up.
Great explosiveness and great hands.
Yeah, great explosive, great hands, catch the ball, can run fast, you know, good routes, good all that.
And, oh, by the way, he's got a 4.0.
4.0 too. Yep.
You can't lose with that.
Can't lose.
So by offering them, by these schools offering you so early, let's get in the mindset of the school. Why do you think they're doing that so early? Is it to scare you off from other schools? To just start the relationship with their school? What do you think is going on here?
I think it's to start the relationship with the player. They want you to feel like we got you, like we're the person who we see potential in, you know, we the first person that saw you and was like, oh yeah, we need to offer him or whatever. I feel like they do it just to kind of get the kids that they need. They see that this kid is working this hard at an early age in the 8th grade. So they're like, if he keeps this up, he's going to be a beast when he gets to a senior. So we going to want him, and by offering him early, he's only going to work harder just so he can get more offers or, you know what I'm saying, be good at that school that they offered him to.
Right. Interesting. Very interesting.
So, but I don't want to want to get the offer and think, oh yeah, I'm cool now. I ain't gotta work no more. No, I still gotta keep grinding. Still gotta keep doing them hard work, early morning hills, all that. You gotta keep your grades up too because they're not gonna offer you if you got straight Fs, straight Cs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have them 4.0s, 3.5s, 3.0s, whatever you got.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about these sponsorships, since they do call you Hollywood and all. So you shot commercials for shock visors.
Yep.
All right. Now they're big time.
Big time.
Big time. You want to tell us a little bit about that? And was there any pros at the commercial?
I mean, you know, they are a company in Australia. They send out visors out here. They give them to me for when the season started, but I mean the season never started. But I still got them drip for when they do start up. And the cons from doing that commercial was, I mean not the cons, the pros from doing that commercial was they saw me as like we can use him to bring in more people to buy our products. He looks good in our products. We want people to see him in our products. So they like, oh, we want to buy that too. And ever since then, they just kept sending me visors, keep looking at the visors, keep putting them on my helmet, you know what I'm saying, which one I want to wear for when the season start up, you know what I'm saying. So
That's awesome. Do you get like a visor for life?
Visor for life, yep. For surely. I got enough visors to probably supply a whole football team.
Right. So do you get to give some to your boys?
Yes, I give some to my boys. I gave some to my homie out in Rancho. He said he needed a visor, so I was like, all right, bro, I got you, bro. You ain't even got to pay me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. You my homie, so.
That's the man right there. That's the man right there, boys.
Yeah, you need a visor, come hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. So you've got another sponsorship. This is just out of this world great. It's a cryotherapy company.
Oh, yeah, my boy Joey.
So I thought that pro and high D1 college teams are the only ones who do the cryotherapy thing. If you can, explain to our audience what that actually does.
Cryotherapy is a therapeutic like massage where it massages the muscle, any aches you got. There's this ice chamber where you get in the ice chamber. I think the temperature drops like below like -30, something like that. And it is cold. Like I'm telling you, it is cold. But it feels so good when you get out. Like it is crazy. It's unbelievable. And it works too. Like you think like, oh, it's just, you know what I'm saying, some money scam. No, it works. Right. It for surely works. I remember I had a knot in my knee and I had like groin pains and I was telling them like, I just like, it hurts. Like I don't even know what to do no more. Man, he put me in an ice chamber, put the little sleeve on, rubbed me up a little bit. Man, it was back to normal, feeling good. I could jump out the gym if I wanted to. It was
Man.
Good, very good.
Have you gotten to use it after a game yet?
No, because after all the games, we usually just go celebrate, go eat, stuff like that. But I have for sure used it after practice, like a day or two after the game or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling them after burns, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. After pains, yeah.
Man, I call you Michael Jackson. So you feel like all recovered and everything from that?
Yep, very.
So you recommend this?
I would recommend it to anybody. If y'all want to go to Recover Center in Upland. My boy name is Joey. He will hook you up for sure.
So, I mean, you can't just buy one of these things at like Best Buy or anything.
No. They are expensive for surely. Big old ice chamber with nitrogen and all that stuff. I don't know how it works, but
right.
I don't think it
feels good.
Yeah, it feels good. That's all you need to know. It feels good for sure.
That's it. That's pretty impressive. But I guess what you're most known for, if you will, is being Battle's new poster boy. So that's a major ad campaign. It's crazy to be an ad campaign like that. When you shot these commercials, like, were you the only kid on set, or were the other adults?
No, there was other adults telling me what to do and like how to do it, how to make it look good on the set, and how to make it look good when the cameras is on and stuff like that. Kind of helping me through, you know.
Right. So that's a lot of publicity, man. So you're saying like they're in Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yup.
As we can see right here, they're over 100 some odd Dick's Sporting Goods throughout the country.
Hundreds, probably thousands. I don't know. I know they're all over the world though, for sure. Like, I got people texting me from Utah, Alabama, Florida, be like, "Oh, remember my boy Bradshaw?" You know what I'm saying, on the little poster. So
Dang.
it's cool.
So like some kid in Illinois can go into a Dick's
And-
Sporting Goods and see you.
Yeah, just see the poster and be like, "Oh, I know him from Instagram." And then he'll tag me in a little story. It'll be like, "My boy Terrell," you know what I'm saying? And I repost it, all happy and stuff. I'll be smiling.
Amazing. That is simply amazing. All right.
Yeah.
So, did you have to dedicate a lot of time to the battle campaign, or is it just like a one and done thing?
It was kind of like a one and done thing, but I still do rep their clothes, you know what I'm saying? They send me boxes of clothes all the time. I come home from games, practices and stuff. See a box on my door and I'll be like, "Oh, what is this?" Oh, I kind of know what it is, you know what I'm saying? It says battle on the top. So I open it, I get a brand new stuff, you know what I'm saying? All the latest drops and stuff like that.
That's
So,
gotta be hot.
My boy Chris always giving me the fly stuff.
Instagram worthy.
Instagram worthy for sure. Would post on my story, would post on my main.
Awesome. So the last thing is this sort of reality show that you guys are filming right now. Couple questions about that. What is that all about, and why aren't they here in the KSN studios filming?
Man, I don't even know, because I think this was the last year Ducks, so I wasn't really a part of that. That was my dad. But I just remember he came to me and was like, "Oh, yeah, they filming a Netflix series or something like that." And I'm like, "For real? What? I'm trying to be in it or whatever." And he was like, "Yeah, they asked if you want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? You be the little, the guy who explains, like, how the Ducks made him better and, you know, stuff like that." Then we had Darius come on, too. They was recording us, and we was just talking about how the Ducks was winning, you know, stuff like that.
And winning and winning and winning.
Winning and winning and winning.
That's it. That's all you guys do. Cool, man. Well, listen, man, whatever it is you do, I'm sure you'll be successful at it. I believe it. You're a hard worker. You got drive. And most importantly, you got good grades. And listen, get that education, and, you can do whatever you want.
For surely get that education. You want to get your grades up, because if you do, you can make it to, say you want to stay to college 4 years or whatever you want to do, that whole little get up, and you tear your ACL and they doctors telling you you ain't going to play again, like you're not going to be the same.
Now what?
Now you got to think of a second option. And now you realize, like, I had good grades. I can get a good job to get good money, you know what I'm saying? You don't want no 9 to 5 McDonald's job working minimum wage and stuff like that. You want to get the big bucks. So for my suggestion, keep up your grades. Keep them grades up, because even if you don't get an offer from football, you can still get academic scholarships to where you can go to college for free. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? They could look at you for your football and be like, "Oh, he got good grades too." And then they give you both. They give you, you know what I'm saying, full ride for both.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better. Absolutely could not have said that any better. This young guy's got a lot of wisdom. Absolutely does. Well, Mr. Bradshaw, and I can call you that because you're a working man. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. I hope you come back anytime. This has been great. Best of luck to you in the future and your sponsorships, and hopefully there'll be a season to be had this year.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. It was a pleasure. Good luck again.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing me on to the show. You know what I'm saying? God is good. Stay blessed.
Always. Very good. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks again to Ball and Bradshaw for coming on. Like I said, like always, remember, you can catch all the KSN podcasts on our website, thekidsportsnetwork.com. Till next time, I'm Tom with the Kid Sports Network. See ya.
We are competitors competing for the goal of a lifetime. To shine on KSN, highlights top 10. Yeah.
Hello, Bradshaw, and you're tuned in to KSN Podcast.
KSN.